Emma and Lily have been working together on Lily's worries. They used the session feedback questionnaire to identify the areas in which Emma could develop her practice to fit with Lily's preferences and needs.
So we're just coming towards the end of the session now, and we've got the feedback tool for you to fill in about how you experienced the session today. So if you wouldn't mind completing those 4 questions and just be as honest as you can, because it's really helpful to get some feedback on how I could improve things in the sessions. Okay, so have a look at that together. Okay, so that's great. We've got some areas that we can really think through, ways in which I could try and build on the work that we're doing together.
Yeah.
And I guess those 2 areas in particular around, did we talk about the things that you wanted to talk about? And did you understand the things that we talked about in the meeting?
Yeah.
How can we talk about those things in a way that would help us to maybe identify a solution to that, or to identify a way that we could build on that when we meet future sessions?
I think it's also because I think maybe the reason is because kind of I sometimes get a bit lost in the conversation, but I think it's because sometimes I just get a bit overwhelmed with it, because it's quite new, kind of talking about everything in so much detail. So then sometimes I don't say. I kind of go home and I realise that I haven't said all the things that I should have said, because I just missed an opportunity or whatever, because I wasn't focusing on it. So it may be if we every now and then just stop and go, okay, is there anything we've missed? Like just check over it before we move on, and then I think I won't forget things, and then I won't get annoyed about forgetting them. So that'd be good.
And I was thinking that sometimes it feels helpful just to jot some bullet points down at the end of a session, perhaps on a cue card or in a book, so that you've got a record of the things that we've talked about. I don't know whether that would feel
that would be good.
I think that's not something we've tried as yet.
That would be helpful.
And the other thing we could do is use the board much more. So we could maybe try and draw things out on the board and see whether that feels like it might make things clearer, or make things kind of easier for you to explain, because I guess sometimes through words it might get a bit confusing, or we might not quite find the right words to describe things. How would that be?
I think that would be really helpful. I think that would solve the problem, definitely.
Are there other things that perhaps could be different in the sessions that would help?
I think that's everything. I think because I am finding them really helpful. So I think just making sure that I've said everything, and that I don't go home with anything hanging over me, I think, is the most important thing.
So how's about we jot down some of the main themes from the session today, as well as the task that we set for you to do at home, so that you've got a record of what we talked about.
Yeah.